What's going on, guys? It's Gabriel Israel here. Hey, man, I was reading a book and came across this young lady, Lucy Terry. I came across her, man. She actually was the first recorded African American to be recorded as a poet. So thought that I would do a little research and let's see if we can see. Found out that the University of Vermont actually had did some research on her. So we're gonna play this little video along with that. I did a little audio of one of her poets of this poetry is called Bar Fight. So let's play this and then we'll play that.
Many of these anthologies of poetry of Vermont writers would start with this really odd poem from the 18th century that was a ballad by some woman named Lucy Terry Prince, stolen from Africa as a must have been a baby or maybe a toddler, ends up in Connecticut, is sold into slavery, is brought by her putative owners out to the frontier of British North America, moves to Vermont with her husband as a free woman. She's one of the first British settlers of Vermont. In fact, is famous as a storyteller, a singer, and an orator. She opens up a window into a moment of possibility in early Vermont and early American history. The fact that she was able to use poetry to move from being one of the most marginal people in British culture to being somebody who's held up as an exemplary American woman. I think it's important for us to pay attention to her, to remember that we could still change the story that we're in.
All right, man. So, man, that's a great story about her. So let's listen to this poem.
Lucy Terry is the first African-American poet whose work has survived to the present day. Lucy Terry Prince, often credited as simply Lucy Terry, 1733 to 1821, was an American settler and poet. Kidnapped in Africa and enslaved, she was taken to Rhode Island, America. Her future husband purchased her freedom before their marriage in 1756. She composed a ballad poem, Bar's Fight, about a 1746 incident. It was preserved orally until being published in 1855. It is considered the oldest known work of literature by an African American. In this video, Rosie will read Lucy Terry poem Bar Fight.
August was the 25th, 1746. The Indians did an ambush lay, some very valiant men to slay, the names of whom I'll not leave out. Samuel Allen like a hero fought, and though he was so brave and bold, his face no more shall we behold. Eleazar Hawks was killed outright, before he had time to fight, before he did the Indians see, was shot and killed immediately. Oliver Amsden he was slain, which caused his friends much grief and pain. Simeon Amsden they found dead, not many rods distant from his head. Adonijah Gillett we do hear did lose his life which was so dear. John Sadler fled across the water, and thus escaped the dreadful slaughter. Eunice Allen see the Indians coming, and hopes to save herself by running, and had not her petticoats stopped her, the awful creatures had not catched her, nor Tommy hawked her on her head, and left her on the ground for dead. Young Samuel Allen, oh lack a day, was taken and carried to Canada.
Lucy.
So as we see, man, I just wanted to do a little quick video on Lucy Terry, and man, give her much ups, and let's just keep bringing this history out, man. Love my people, shalom.
past that. I use black for the simple minds, but I'm way past black. Take a look inside the prison house. They take our freedom, me and slave was out. I done seen brothers pay 60 racks to a white attorney, can't get them out. The irony, we can't use us, so we gotta use them with a setback. But they don't know they looking at the kingdom. Yeah, that's a fact. I teach bros to be patient, and nothing wrong with being racist. Depends on how you define that. It's levels that don't think basic. I'm all in for my sisters. I'm all in for my brothers. When I look at you, I'm seeing me. So why wouldn't I be for you? They done tried everything to get rid of us. 650, let's roll. But we ain't giving no, we too peculiar. We the chosen people of the law. That it conspired on us, inspired on us. Distorted truth and then lied on us. Really lynch, that's on the vision. But we just keep multiplying on it. It's nothing to see. You can't count that. The black man. We gon' bounce back like black man under all these curses. Black man, don't you know what your worth is? Black man, don't you know you got purpose? Black man, one day you'll rule on this earth. Black man, oh, black man, know your kingdom's coming. Black man, your reign is coming. Black man, know your kingdom's coming. Oh, just hold on.